In 1914, the world was plunged into a conflict unlike any other in history. A war that involved millions of soldiers, new technologies of destruction, and a global struggle for power and influence. A war that reshaped the map of Europe, the Middle East, and the world. A war that left behind a legacy of trauma, tragedy, and transformation. This is the story of World War I. On June 28, 1914, two bullets changed the course of history. It was the day that Archduke Franz Ferdinand, the heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, and his wife Sophie were assassinated by a Bosnian Serb nationalist in Sarajevo, the capital of Bosnia-Herzegovina. The assassination triggered a chain of events that led to the outbreak of World War I, a global conflict that claimed millions of lives and reshaped the world order. But who was behind this plot, and why did they do it? This is the story of how the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand unfolded. The Archduke and his wife had come to Sarajevo to inspect the Austro-Hungarian troops and to attend a military parade. They were also celebrating their 14th wedding anniversary. But their visit was not welcomed by everyone. A group of 6 Bosnian assassins had been plotting to kill the Archduke for months. They were members of Young Bosnia, a secret revolutionary society that wanted to free Bosnia-Herzegovina from Austro-Hungarian rule and unite it with Serbia and other South Slav lands. They were supported by the Black Hand, a Serbian terrorist organization with ties to the Serbian army. The leader of the Black Hand, Colonel Dragutin Dimitrijevic, also known as APIs, had ordered the assassination as a way to provoke a war between Austria-Hungary and Serbia, hoping that it would lead to the liberation of all Slavs from foreign domination. The assassins were given pistols, bombs, and cyanide capsules by Major Vojislav Tankosic and Radmila Babic, 2 Black Hand agents who trained them in Belgrade. They then smuggled their weapons across the border into Bosnia-Herzegovina with the help of a network of sympathizers. The assassins were Gavrilo Princip, Nedeljko Kabrinovic, Trifko Grabez, Vaso Kubrilovic, Cvetko Popovic, and Muhamed Mehmed Basic. All but one were Bosnian Serbs, and all were under 20 years old. The day of the assassination was already a significant one for both sides. It was St. Vitus Day, or Vidovdan, a sacred day for Serbs that commemorated their defeat by the Ottoman Turks at the Battle of Kosovo in 1389. It was also the anniversary of the First Battle of Kosovo in 1912, when Serbia defeated Turkey and gained control over Kosovo and Macedonia. For Austria-Hungary, it was the anniversary of their annexation of Bosnia-Herzegovina in 1908, a move that angered Serbia and Russia and increased tensions in the Balkans. The Archduke and his wife left their hotel at 10 a.m. for the parade. They were accompanied by General Oskar Posiorek, the governor of Bosnia-Herzegovina, and several other officials. They rode in an open-top car with no security guards. The car had no license plate number or flag to indicate their rank. The route they took was published in advance in the newspapers. The assassins had positioned themselves along the route at strategic points. They had agreed that whoever had the best opportunity would strike first. The first one to act was Mehmed Basic, who was stationed near the train station. He failed to throw his bomb at the Archduke's car as it passed by him. The Archduke's car continued down the route and eventually reached the Latin Bridge. It was there that Gavrilo Princip, the leader of the assassination plot, spotted the car. He stepped forward, pulled out his gun, and fired 2 shots at the Archduke and his wife. The first shot hit the Archduke in the neck, while the second hit his wife in the abdomen. The chaos that ensued was captured in photographs and newsreels of the time. The Archduke and his wife were rushed to a nearby hospital, but they both died from their wounds within hours. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand was the spark that ignited World War I, a conflict that would ultimately claim the lives of millions of people. It was a tragic event that changed the course of history, and its impact can still be felt to this day.